I'm your host, Dave Thomas, and that guitar is Eric Nash, and this is Pansophical Podcast. Catch up on all our episodes by visiting pansophicalpodcast.com/episodes. We're also on Apple Podcasts and YouTube at Pansophical Podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow, share, because your engagement is the only thing that keeps us on the air. Welcome back, brave men. Welcome to Man Up, episode number 2. Being a real man means, well, accepting the fact that I might have missed something or misunderstood or heard the implied subtext instead of the actual words of truth. You know, some listeners will be offended or assume it's not true because it's not the way they learned. Bravery is never easy. But we're men, and we can deal with that. First, we need to get smarter. If you finding yourself tearing up, you just need to let that come out. Turns out, crying is a sign of processing emotion and stress while solving problems in real time. Yeah, crying is actually a good sign, and that means smart men tear up a lot, especially in these days and times. In other words, men are evolving. Don't let your ego go wild. Keep it leashed and in the box. The truth is, women have a lot more evolutionary modifications that men don't have. Okay? Not just boobs. Women are biologically smarter strategists, and they're faster thinkers than men. They make better leaders, and they have better teams. I mean, early man operated on women's schedule because birth was magic. And guess what? It still is magic. But that's not all. Turns out, women and men both have dendrites. These are tendril connection lines from our body to our brains. The size of a woman's dendrites are like huge and complex, thicker dendrites. And this allows them to instantly strategize on the second and manage stress no matter how phenomenally complex, complicated, or threatening the problem may seem. If a woman tells me her idea is better, I follow directions. And guess what? I succeed. I owe all of my success to women. If you could apologize to all the women for the rest of your life for how bad men have been at leadership and accountability, that apology would be a small start in the right direction. It's always the woman behind the man that makes the man successful. I heard that my whole life. I never forget that. Women are the only ones who give birth, and now science has proven they could easily become a parthenogenic species. What if men acting stupid leads humanity to abandon men to reach something better? Evolution don't care if you don't want to do it. You just smile and go, tomorrow's going to be a different day. Men must change whether we want to or not. We have no choice. Men need to collaborate better with women. Leaving everything as it is a choice for wealthy men idiots. Capitalism clearly isn't working. The planet is dying from our terraforming with waste and lack of forethought. Men do a shitty job on their own. Look at the last 4,000 years. Tell me I'm wrong. Whereas women are biologically designed to find the fun answer in everything and make it work for everyone. I've done the math. It's all about results. I have more time for me when I get a female point of view about anything. I like my time to do man stuff. Push a limit, do something crazy or, impossible. I like riding my electric bike, which is insane according to experts because I'm 70. F that. I'm basically a 70-year-old child. All I ever want to do is have fun, and I don't really care how hard I have to work for more fun. Fun is fun. Racing online is fun, and it's part of my week. It's literally on my work schedule. I create better content if I make room for play in every day. Why race? It's freaking hard to drive over 200 miles per hour and place in the top 10. Racing in F1 is one of the finest collaborations on the planet. F1 sees what I see in women. Wins. Loads and loads of win. Did you know that F1 racing teams use women as strategists for everything? Why would F1 do that? F1 wants one thing. F1 wants to see who is the fastest. They don't give an F about anything else. F1 realized just how much smarter women are than men because everyone in F1 only cares who's fastest in every minute part of racing. Women optimize better than us. Biologically, they were made by evolution to be that way. Evolution always seeks the easiest path with the most benefits. Women. Men are simple animals. We want to go fast or win or, act like a gorilla. Men are a mess now. Why? Because men. For 100,000 years, we've had it good. Now, in the last 4,000 years, our lives are shit because of men allowing themselves two choices: loser or billionaire. It's so stupid. Men should be moving furniture or boxes. Men want to be winners, but most stop at the wanting. Whereas women see the big picture and what it would really take to actually win. Then they make a plan that takes everything into account. Women bring everything to the table, including their knowledge of failure, which men don't do failure very well. We take everything a little bit too personally. I mean, if you gave this knowledge to an idiot narcissist, oh my God, you've got a recipe for disaster. We've all seen that look of epic loss on men's faces who think themselves invincible or genius. That face slack, mouth open with the flies going in and out. It's always the ones with the most money that make the best slack faces. Tell me I'm wrong. Only a man would help stupid men lead. Men are such rubes about anything. Okay, pencil and paper. Man rule number 1. Don't entertain idiots with no resume of working with their hands. Man rule 2. Never trust any man who lacks a sense of humor. Man rule number 3. Never trust a man who doesn't cry. It scientifically demonstrates that they are an idiot, stupid, and crazy, not shedding a tear. Man rule number 4. Stop letting other men push you around. Integrity is hard gained and easily lost. When you respect yourself and others, it literally changes everything around you. It's like magic. Never pass up the opportunity to make someone's day better or help any living creature. Man rule number 5. Always debrief your failures. What I did wrong makes winning easier in my next challenge. Man rule number 6. We must remember, men, we are still evolving. New upgrades come with each new version of humanity. Children are the most precious. Protect them at all costs. Look, these are simple rules, and they help me not get caught with that look of failure a second time. Women never have that look, you know? Never. I mean, they may cry, but now you know that's an evolutionary thing that lets them move on faster and process new strategies while dealing with their emotions. Boy, men could really use that one. I know it's hard to hear and to keep up, but you just need to trust me. This, like all parts of life, take time. 70 years I've been looking at this, and I swear, this is the real lowdown. Let's take a break and take your ego with you. I will not feed it or care for it, or that's yours. Listen, have a good cry. Man Up 3 is coming, and we're just getting started. Here's some tissues. And remember, real men stay to the end. So, good job. And get out of here. Thanks for listening to Pansophical Podcast. Pump the brakes. For updates on my latest expat adventures, follow us on Instagram at Pansophical Podcast. All Pansophical Podcast episodes are available in 3 places. On our website, pansophicalpodcast.com/episodes, on Apple Podcasts, and on YouTube at Pansophical Podcast. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, or follow. And if you loved what you heard and you want to make a donation, go to pansophicalpodcast.com/donate right now. Every contribution helps us make better stories, better music, and a groovy Pansophy.